Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we are starting at Mount Salem in the parish of St. James. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, you would have heard me referring to the female who was killed as Tecia, but we are told that her name is pronounced Tecia. Some family members, they are also saying that they are not aware that she was called Slimmers, but we are told that that's what she was called in the street. Also, this is very interesting. Remember I told you about a guy named Brown Man and a guy named Twin? They are both in police custody. Well, what we are learning is that Brown Man, he is Tecia's baby father. Yes, he is the father of her 3-year-old child. And Twin, he was in an intimate relationship with Tecia. We are told that Brown Man and Twin, they are not related, they are just good friends. It is also suspected that Tecia, she was sexually abused because she was found naked. It is also said that Brown Man, he confessed to a close family member that he had stepped in Tecia's neck. Stand by, there is a whole lot more to come, including some family history of both Twin and Brown Man. Twin is also said to be the nephew of a senior politician. Stand by, more to come. Now, in today's news, we are learning that the Westmoreland police, they are searching for a 54-year-old female. She is wanted for burning down her husband's house. Now, this is what we are learning. A man, he's in his late 40s. He's a security guard. We are told that he's called Patel. Patel is married to a lady who is 54 years old. We are told that she's a caregiver. They were living at a 2-bedroom, 4-apartment board house at Town at Station Road in the Little London police area in the parish of Westmoreland. It is said that one party accused the other party of cheating. As a result, they were having frequent conflicts. It is said that the wife, she left the matrimonial home, but all the while, she was threatening to burn down the house, stating that no other woman nah come in here, come live. Well, Saturday night, April 1, about some minutes to 10 o'clock, we are told that the wife, she pulled up at the gate in a car. One of her estranged husband's son was in the house. We are told that the wife, she went into the house and picked up some clothes which she placed in the car. It is alleged that before she left the house, she set fire to a mattress inside she and her husband once matrimonial bedroom. She jumped in the car that was waiting on her outside and left. The man's son, who was in the house, he tried to put out the blaze, but the fire, it quickly spread and burned down the house completely. Now, if you look on your screen, there is a photograph of what is left of that house. We are told that furniture, appliances, and other valuables that were in the house were totally destroyed by fire. So the wife, Mrs. Berma Kerr-Green, age 54, going on to 55 years old, she's wanted by the police for arson. Ah boy. Now, this next incident, it took place Saturday night, April 1, about 9:30. It took place at the Sands Chill Spot Sports Bar at Dunbeholden in the Portmore area in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that the police, acting on intelligence, they went to the sports bar. We are told that a group of persons were seen at the bar, but the police, they knew exactly who they were looking for. It was a guy known as Ronaldo, who we are told was in the bar earlier showing off an illegal gun. Ronaldo, he was seen and accosted by the police. He was searched and bingo. The police, they are alleging that they removed from his waistband one Glock 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 4 rounds of 9mm cartridges. As a result, Ronaldo, whose correct name is Ronaldo Douglas. He's also known as Joe, and he's 23 years old. He was arrested and taken into police custody. Portmore Police, job well done. And intelligencers, big up on yourself. Enough respect. Now, in this next incident, business owners, pay close attention. This story might save you. It took place Saturday afternoon, April 1, about some minutes after 4 o'clock. It took place at Lynn's Agriculture and Farm Store. Now, you know where the farm store is, right beside Courts on Great George Street in Savannah Lamar, in the parish of Westmoreland. That's where this one took place. Listen this now. Like I said, this is a farm store. Now, in the evenings, when the workers are finished working, there is a bathroom on the inside where they go and get a shower to go home. Well, Saturday afternoon, it was almost closing time. One of the employees, he went to take a shower, but there was no water in the pipe. He checked other pipes and realized that there was no water in the building. The owner for the farm store, a Chinese national, he was told that there was no water in the building. The owner, he decided to go and make checks as to what was happening. So he and one of his workers, they went through a back door at the back of the building to make checks. As they went around to the back, they were juked down by 4 hoodlums. We are told that one of the hoodlums, he was armed with an M16 rifle and the others with knives and handguns. The hoodlums, they ordered the Chinese businessman and his worker back into the building, where they proceeded to rob him of almost 2 million Jamaican dollars in cash. They also robbed him and his worker of their cellular phones. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. The police were called and they commenced investigation. It was then realized that the hoodlums, they had pulled out the pipe at the back of the building. You know something? Me nah lie. And usually, you don't hear me saying things like this, but that one here, it looked like someone on the inside have something to do with it. I have my reasons for saying it, but I won't say it right now. But this one look really fishy. Ah boy. In this next incident, a St. Catherine man is battling for life after he was shot and seriously wounded while he was asleep. The incident took place early Saturday morning, April 1, about some minutes to 4 o'clock. A man, we are told that he's called Ashauney and he's in his mid-20s. It is said that he's a mason. Ashauney, he's living at Clifton District in the Bernard Lodge area in the parish of St. Catherine. We are told that Ashauney, he was fast asleep at home when a hoodlum, armed with a gun, opened gunfire at Ashauney through a glass window. Ashauney, he received gunshot wounds all over his body. The hoodlum then made good his escape on foot in the area. The police were called and they rushed Ashauney to a nearby hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. We are told that when this crime scene was processed, 10 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, when we made checks yesterday, we were told that Ashauney, he's still here with us. Let's hope he stays here with us. But if anything changes, we will certainly be updating this story. The mayhem. Now, in this next incident, and look how easy it is for family members to be caught up in foolishness. This conflict, it has the potential of escalating, and trust me, innocent lives will be lost. Listen this now. Now, we are not sure what has been happening before or how it all started, but last week, Wednesday, March 29, 2 females got into a dispute in the Hopewell area of Hanover. The dispute escalated and one of the females called on a man to intervene. That man, we are told that is a cousin of the female. That cousin, he called on another man known as F1, and it is said that F1, he was recently released from prison on gun-related charges. F1 arrived and he confronted the boyfriend of the other female as also the female who were at the scene. The female's boyfriend is called Randy. Me sound mixed up a while ago. Are you following me? Make we start over again. So, two females were arguing. One of the female's boyfriend was already on the scene and the other female, she called on her cousin to intervene. That cousin called on a guy named F1 for assistance. F1, he was recently released from prison on gun-related charges. When F1 arrived on the scene, we are told that things got even more intense, and it is alleged that Randy, he pulled a gun and fired shots at F1 and the cousin who called F1. You got that? It is said that neither the cousin nor F1 were injured and they did not report the incident to the police. Follow me. Family members of the female who had called on the cousin and that cousin called F1, they realized what was happening and they knew things were about to escalate. Thursday morning, March 30, some of the family members of that female, they went to Randy's house at Macquarie District in the Hopewell area of Hanover. They tried to talk to Randy, telling him that they want peace, but Randy, him run them way and tell them some nasty, dirty bad words. Well, allegations are that yesterday, Sunday, April 2, about some minutes after 5 o'clock, there was a big square off. Guns were drawn on each side and shots were fired at each other. It is said that Randy, he ran away and the Hoodlums on the other side, they launched an attack on Randy's family. They opened a barrage of gunshots at Randy's family, hitting 3 of them, to include Randy's 71-year-old father. He received gunshot wounds to his chest and his left knee. A 6-year-old boy who we are told is Randy's son, but we have not yet confirmed it. He received gunshot wounds to the left side of his chest, and a female who we are told is Randy's girlfriend. She received gunshot wounds to the left side of her chest and her right foot. 3 other family members, they escaped unhurt. The Hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Now, the 3 persons who were shot, they were rushed to a nearby hospital where they were treated and admitted. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Do you think this is the end of it? You think so? Well, if you think so, that is wishful thinking. Because, trust me, if there isn't some serious intervention on the part of the security forces, enough more blood are going to run. That's the harsh reality. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that man on your screen, his name is Reid, but he's popularly known as DADDA. On January 10, earlier this year, DADDA, he celebrated his 51st birthday. DADDA was a building contractor and he lived at Cornwall District in the Barretown Police area in the parish of St. James. What we're learning is that early yesterday morning, Sunday, April 2, about 3 o'clock, DADDA and his spouse, they were fast asleep, but they were awoken by dogs barking and strange sounds in the house. It is said that DADDA, he got up and picked up a machete. We are told that DADDA, he tiptoed into the bathroom where he was confronted by 3 hoodlums who entered the house by forcing open the bathroom window. It is said that DADDA, he immediately chopped one of them and a struggle ensued. One of the hoodlums shot DADDA, but DADDA, he managed to run off into the kitchen. The hoodlums chased DADDA, caught up with him, and at point blank range, they finished off DADDA in the kitchen. They pumped bullets in his head and his upper body. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape through the front door. The police were called, and from all indication, DADDA, he died on the spot. We are told that when this crime scene was processed, 7 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. We are also told that a trail of blood was seen leaving the house. Now, let's hope that the hoodlum who was chopped, he turned up at a hospital. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing if we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite. What a country